You understand what the brother, what he's telling you? All right, so what you learned so far? That we're gods? Yeah, well what? Alright, so.
And the white man next to God.
Right.
The church.
Alright, so what we doing, we showing that we are God chosen people, alright? That, like you said, that we are gods, okay? That we the Israelites, alright? Alright, so you may ask yourself, alright, before we was brought here to America, who were we? Would you know? Alright, just say our ancestors, our great-great-great-great-grandmama, right? Yeah. Or granddad. Before they got off the slave ships, alright, they knew who they were, okay? And I'm asking you, who were we before we got off the slave ships? If you don't know, it's fine, because I didn't either. We didn't know, alright? Alright, so we didn't know, right? All they said that we was, they had Negroes for sale. They had black people for sale, okay? That's not a nationality. Alright, so what the brother trying to show you is that our nationality of who we were before we got off the slave ship is very important to know who you are. Alright, it's very important to know that we are gods. Not only we was gods, that we must now come back to God's laws, that our fathers' laws, statutes, and commandments, okay, in order to be successful. Alright, so it was prophesied that you was not going to know who you were. Watch this.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
The ox knoweth his owner.
So God here is comparing us to an ox. He said an ox know who own him, read.
And the ass his master's crib.
And a what?
The ass his master's crib.
See, and the ass is a donkey. It's his knows where his master live, okay? Come on.
But Israel.
He said, but Israel.
But Israel doeth not know.
See, Israel don't know who they are, who their master is, where they come from. We don't know where our homeland is. Even though an ass, a donkey, an ox is a very strong animal. Alright? It's like us. They strong, but they got just enough sense to know where they come from or who feeds them. Okay? Alright, come on.
My people doeth not consider.
Alright, he said my people, which is God's chosen people, what?
My people doeth not consider.
They don't consider who we are, God's people. Hey, bro, come around here. You got a question? Come around here. Come around here. All right? So God's chosen people don't consider that while we are the best at everything, while we are the greatest. We just know we are, but we got to stop and consider why are we the greatest. We're the greatest because God said something about us. Give me Deuteronomy 76. It's time for us to consider who we really are. Not what the white man said, not what Jesse Jackson said, African American. We got to start to consider who we really are, bro, according to God. Not according to the U.S. government. Not according to the census.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
So God said that his chosen people, which are the Israelites, are what?
A holy people.
That means we're different. We do everything better. We think smarter. Alright? We do everything. That's why the whole world want to be, hold on. That's why the whole world want to be like us. Because they know that we're the best. Because they know that the Bible says that what?
Thou art an holy people.
That God said that we're holy, we're separate. Come on. Okay, come on.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
See, God hath chosen us, okay? God hath chosen us to come to the corner to wake the people up. Come on.
Right. To be a special people.
See, God chose us to be a special people, all right? We're not like everybody else. We know this. Come on.
Unto himself.
Unto who?
Himself.
See, God did this. This ain't no hate speech. God said he got a chosen people for himself.
That's right. And who is it?
You. Me. Her.
First of all, everybody not a child of God.
Come on.
Above all people.
Now let's say equal to.
Above all people.
So these people that God is speaking to is supposed to be above all people. Now I'm going to ask you, by me reading this, are we above all people as a people? Just look around.
Nope.
You see us? We below. So that got to tell us we done something wrong.
That's right.
Not to the white man, not to the Arab man, not the Chinese, not to you, to me. We done something wrong to who? No. I just said not to you, not to me, not to the white man, not to Abraham. Who we do something wrong to?
Who we do something wrong to God? Is that what you said?
God.
How we do that?
Finna go to Deuteronomy 28. Listen.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
You got good questions, bro. I like that. Come on.
But it shall come to pass.
So this is Moses speaking to them, all right? He's talking to who? The Israelites. He told them, he said, but this gonna happen. This gonna come to pass.
It's God speaking through Moses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Come on.
If thou would not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
He said, if y'all don't listen, like you talking to your children, and if y'all don't listen to me, come on.
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
He said that what?
all these curses,
God said we were gonna be cursed. That's what's wrong with black man. We curse. We love to curse. We hate God and we love to curse with him. We love the automobiles. We love the rap music. They calling out women bees and hoes. We love everything but God. We love and we hate God. We hate what God tells us to do. I'm finna show you black people hate God, and this is why we at the bottom of society. That's why we got to worry about the police gunning us down. We got to worry about our own children gunning us down. We got to worry about the Chinese man. We got to worry about everybody that's against us, and we even turned against our own self. Why? Because of this. Keep reading.
that all these curses shall...
Because all these curses, we were disobedient to God. And he said, for your disobedience, all these cursed bad things gonna happen. Come on.
shall come upon thee,
And they gonna come upon you. You can't run. Okay, you can go down to Atlanta. Yeah, I'm moving to Atlanta, man. I hope they have a better life. You go down to Atlanta, you go down Peachtree, they doing the same thing they doing right here on DB Top. All right, come on.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And they gonna come upon these people and overtake them. Why, sis? What's your name? Alexis. Why? These things happen because what? We want to make sure you're following. What's your name, big bro? Kendrell. Okay, I want Benzion. Now, we're gonna bag up because I want you to understand why these things happen. To only understand why we're in this condition is understand how we got in the condition. And when you understand how we got in this condition, you're gonna understand what? Ken. I'm gonna call you Ken. Alright? If we understand how we got in it, how can we understand now? Hey, what's the next step? How to what? There you go. So now we gotta understand how, you see all these people? They don't care about how we got in it, that's why they're gonna stay in it. See, by me, y'all coming in there listening and starting to understand how we got in it, now you're gonna start to condition your mind. Okay, hold on. We're gonna start to condition our mind on how to get out of it. Alright, now come on.
Verse 16, cursed shalt thou be in the city.
And this is how you know that we are the people. Verse 15. How we got in it?
And all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Verse 15. Let's don't start right there.
Verse 15, but it shall come to pass.
Alright, but it shall come to pass, okay? I want you to listen.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
If the Israelites don't what?
hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Another word for hearken means obey and listen. Just like you got parents. If you don't listen to your daddy, come on.
if thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I could...
So what we have to do? His what? His what? Listen to his what? Alright, read that again. I want you to pay attention, listen.
To observe to do all his commandments,
All his what?
all his commandments,
Commandments. See, God gave us instructions. He gave us commandments. Alright? He gave us commandments. Come on.
and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So he said if we didn't do his commandments, what's going to happen? There you go. We was going to be cursed, King. Give me Deuteronomy 4 and 6 right there. Hold on. I want you to understand something. If we would have done what God said do, listen.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 6. Keep therefore and do them.
All right, so what is he talking about? The commandments. Keep the commandments and what?
And do them.
Don't just teach it. We don't just teach it, we do it. Keep them and do them. What?
For this is your wisdom.
Because these commandments, Lexi and Ken, this is our wisdom. Right now, black people are not wise in the right way. You know we're wise? We know how to cook crack. We know how not to get caught. We know how to roll a blunt up. We know how to rob a store. We know how to rob somebody that look like us. We know how to get in the studio and make a song that's going to talk about robbing, stealing, killing, and robbing. We wise to do evil. We wise to do evil. But God said, when you come back to this law, this is our wisdom. This is what's going to teach you. Listen.
So what y'all here for? What y'all here for?
What we here for? To do what I'm doing now. To teach you who you are according to God. That's going to change you because you're going to go tell somebody else if you believe.
I already know who I am according to God.
Okay. All right. Hold on, bro. Come on.
For this is your wisdom and understanding.
So this right here is going to be your wisdom and what?
Understanding.
This is going to be your understanding on why you at the bottom of society. Why we the first five, why we the last high. This is your wisdom and understanding on why the white man and the other nations hate black people so much. The Bible is the wisdom that's going to tell us these things. All right, come on.
In the sight of the nations. In the sight of the nations, which shall hear these statutes.
All right, in the sight of what?
In the sight of the nations.
In the sight of the nations.
Which shall hear all these statutes.
See, the other nations don't hear the Lord's statutes and commandments, but the Bible is supposed to be our wisdom in all the nations. Come on.
And say, surely this great nation.
And say, surely what?
This great nation.
And the other white, everybody's supposed to be looking at black people saying what?
This great nation.
That these black people here is a great nation. Come on.
Is a wise and understanding people.
And we supposed to be a what?
A wise and understanding people.
Only time they look for black people when they need somebody to run fast. They need somebody to jump high. When they need somebody to do something that ain't got nothing to do with God.
Sing a song.
Like sing a song.
Who is God speaking to in that particular verse?
He's speaking to you.
He's speaking to me?
Yeah, that's how personally he's speaking to you right now, King. Come on.
That this is a wise and understanding people.
See, we're supposed to be a wise and understanding people, but something happened. We got drugged on slave ships and got enslaved. Come on.
For what nation is there so great?
Come on.
For what nation is there so great, who have God so nigh unto them?
So that's what we got to understand. We're a nation that's great and we got God close to us.
Are y'all baptizing people and stuff like that?
We're baptizing you right now. All you got to do is listen.
That's right.
Yes, you do. All you got to do is listen. So we're renewing your mind. Come on.
That's a lie.
As the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon him for.
Come on, go back to Deuteronomy 28. To show you that we the Israelites. All right?
Don't be deceived.
Hear me, listen. Don't listen to the damn devil. All right? Listen to this.
Bring it out.
I'm finna explain it right now by showing you who you are.
How you explain John chapter 3?
I'm gonna explain it to you right. I'm fit to. You let me, bro.
Okay, go to it.
Come on.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
So, but it shall come to pass, Lexi, mean this. Listen.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If you don't listen, if you not listen, if you do not listen, if you don't be born again, come on.
To observe to do all his commandments.
If you don't be reborn and observe to do all his commandments, come on.
And his statutes which I command thee this day.
Who commanded?
That I command thee this day.
God commanded us to do this, Lexi. Come on, I want you to listen. Come on.
That all these curses.
That all these what?
Curses.
All these what?
Curses.
Look around. Are we in a curse? So who's deceived? Me or him? Him or God?
Bring it out.
He's the one deceived.
That's
right. We reading who we
Bring it
are.
out.
Don't you be deceived, kid. Come on, you've been deceived. Christianity on your mind. Come on.
That all these curses.
All these curses gonna come upon black people, Hispanics, and the Native American read.
Shall come upon thee.
They gonna come upon us. Look, we living it.
What about when
We living it. Come on, just listen. Just listen. Come on.
And overtake thee. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Go get your Bible and we'll talk to you. We got a book. The Bible says, give me 1 Peter 4.
Is that King James? Is that King James? Bring it out.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 4 and verse 11. Bring it out. If any man speak.
Because the devil trying to
That don't speak as the oracles of God. I know all that, bro. I know my Bible back and front.
Come on.
Y'all ain't saying that.
All right, come on, read the scripture.
If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God.
Go get your Bible and we'll speak. Or else you got to do, since you know the Bible, you know what it means. You just said you got the Bible, those scriptures in your heart.
I know you're not talking about this right here, Revelation chapter 1.
Come on.
The book of what you talking about.
Come on.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28.
Hey, Lex.
This
Ignore
got to be
that.
what you're talking about, right?
Lex, ignore that.
Without a shadow of a doubt, this got to be the...
Yeah, but that's basically what it's saying. Yeah.
That's basically what it's saying.
out! So this is saying Jesus is black.
Yes.
That's right.
Look just like you.
Yeah.
You
That's
see,
right.
you know why he don't believe it? Look, hold that bitch up. Listen to this. Hold that bitch up. You see? Hold that bitch up.
Clearly.
Hold on, bro. Back up.
God is not a color.
6 feet, bro.
God is a spirit.
Damn, bro, you got about
Chapter 4,
COVID-19.
verse 24. Don't be deceived, my girl. Don't be deceived.
We gonna deal with everything
God
you
don't
say.
have a color.
Hey, Ken, listen to this. Ken,
God is spirit. John chapter 4, verse 24.
Ken, listen. I'm gonna deal with what you say, but
Where
don't
did
stop.
it come from?
Don't be deceived.
Listen, Ken.
God is
All
our.
right, we gonna go Joshua 6, man. You ain't over talk the word of God. This is why he believed, because this damn white man right here sold him into slavery. Now he gonna say he gonna come up here with Christianity madness, bro. Don't stop her from learning. I'm gonna cut down everything you saying, but don't stop the sister from learning. What the love in your heart?
I got love in my heart.
Okay, then be quiet then.
What is the love of God?
Be quiet and we gonna tell you
What is the
everything.
love of God?
Deuteronomy 28 and 15, bro.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
I'm gonna show you how you got in the situation. I'm gonna show you what you need to do to get out. Not no Christianity garbage. He believed in Jesus. Come on.
No, I don't.
But it shall come to pass.
But it shall come to pass. You ain't went to one white church and say this ain't Jesus. That's right. Now, you got a problem with him looking like you. Is that it? That's him right there. That's him. That's what they telling you. But you didn't say nothing about that damn white boy. Come on, man.
But it shall come to pass.
It said, but it should come to pass. This was gonna happen to us, bro. What's your name, man? What's your name, man? Huh? Bam. Bam. Check this out, Bam. I'm trying to show you the greatest knowledge on earth. The greatest knowledge is that you're an Israelite. Come on.
If thou would not hearken unto
You ain't burned no fruit. You ain't even got no Bible. Hell, you ain't got no blast. That's right. Come on, man.
if thou would not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Listen to this, Bam and Lexi.
to observe to do all his
He
commandments
said if the Israelites did not observe to do all his commandments, come on.
and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses
All these curses was gonna happen to these people. If what? They didn't do what God say do. Come on.
shall come upon thee and overtake
And
thee.
they was gonna come upon us, Bam and Lexi, and overtake us. Give me verse 32. Come on.
Verse 32.
Listen, look at this, Bam. Come on.
Thy sons and thy daughters
God said, but you were gonna be disobedient that your sons and your daughters, come on.
shall be given unto another people.
That happened to us during slavery. Why ain't the white man teaching the black man this? Why ain't they teaching that we went into slavery because we broke his laws, his statutes, and his commandments? When you see now he in your ear, tell him to bag up, give you 6 feet like the damn white man said. Now talk to him.
You ever
Come on.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Now he said, by disobedience, Bam, our sons and daughters was going to be given in Lexi to another people. Who are we giving to? The white man. That's in the Bible. Don't you be deceived by him preaching the white man's doctrine of what he learned out the Bible. That's right.
And thine eyes shall look.
Kwam Rashiala. Let's rise, Israel. What I'm saying, the white man doctrine finna go out the door. He believe in white Jesus and his doctrine. He gonna die with white Jesus and his doctrine. Come on, man.
And thine eyes shall look and fell with longing for them all the day long.
The Bible saying that our eyes was gonna look and seeing our children being sold, but our parents was not gonna have nothing to, no power in our hands to get our children back. That's in the Bible. But Christianity, they ain't reading the Bible. They need to take the organ, the drum, and all that and throw it out in the middle of the street. Shalom, my brother.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
And then what? No, you can listen. Okay. And there shall be no what? No might in our hands.
Is Jesus
to
God?
get what?
And there shall be no might in thine
And
hand.
there was not going to be no might in our hands to do what? To get our children back.
Is Jesus God?
Give me verse 68 and I'm going to let you go.
Exactly.
Verse 68.
This is how you know we the Israelites. He don't understand if Jesus is God. He don't even know what tribe he come from. He don't even know that he's an Israelite. He don't know he a Jew. He think them white folks dead up there in that cemetery, them the Jews.
Listen, bro. I know what Romans 11 say. Bro.
And the Lord shall bring thee unto Egypt again.
So God said he was going to bring us what?
Into Egypt again.
Egypt is another word for what, bro? Bondage, slavery, oppression. God said for your disobedience, he was going to bring you into an oppressive state again. He's going to bring you there. Now I'm going to ask you, Lexi, how did we get here as a people?
Who is God?
Why? What means the transportation?
In Matthew chapter 24,
right? Now watch this.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
It's in the Bible that you was gonna come back. Our forefathers was gonna come back into slavery on what?
With ships.
With ships. They ain't reading this.
The Bible
The
says
white man ain't reading this out the Bible, bro. This is telling us who we are. They only understand why we in this condition, why the black man just hang at the stove, sell crack, smoke crack, and all this stuff, and just being worthless, is because we broke God's laws, statutes, and His commandments.
That's right.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.